Are you battling to bring in cash internet during these troublesome times and stuck at home? Well, today, bless your lucky stars, my companion speakers, in this video I will tell you all the best way to bring in large cash web-based involving the Google Interpreter free of charge. Yet there's an extraordinary necessary stunt, so I need you folks to give close consideration to every one of the means in this video, so you might possibly make a mouse like 57 bucks, 143 bucks, etc. Now this is an admonition, the outcomes are not commonplace, yet assuming you follow my straightforward and simple tasks you'll have the option to bring in cash utilizing no expertise at all. Presently, the present strategy is totally free, so that implies you want no cash to evaluate the present technique. Likewise, this technique is accessible overall, so regardless of what nation you're from, you'll have the option to give this a shot. So you may be considering how much cash might you at a point make utilizing the Google Interpreter. So assuming that you decipher one record, you can make as much as 30 bucks. Assuming that you interpret 5 documents, you can make, dependent upon, 150 bucks. On the off chance that you interpret 10 documents, you can make 300 bucks, etc. So the more records that you interpret, the more cash that you'll make, and you can do this again and again. Time for supporters. Whoop, today we're giving a fast holler to JHOI or Seat Bring in Cash online test, so you'll have the option to find her YouTube direct in the video portrayal underneath. Additionally, you can find more data about her on my blog. She's now on a mission to make $1 million totally on the web, and she's reporting her excursion on YouTube, so feel free to look at her YouTube feed and her other virtual entertainment and to be highlighted in a future video. And my blog, ensure you buy and like and remark, yell out, welcome back to my feed. Grimes, I go by Jim Pay and I make recordings on the best way to bring in cash on the web. On the off chance that you buy and write currently raised a ruckus around town, warning, I will show you an update at whatever point I make another video, so way you all miss nothing, watch the entire video. And assuming that you do, you will figure out how to make 50 to 300 bucks toward finish of this video, and precisely how to make a part-time pay without passing on your home, and how to ensure you have a predictable day-to-day pay coming in. Everybody has a cell phone and a PC. And that is everything necessary to begin bringing in cash today. Figure about the new way of life you will have sitting at home, bringing in cash on it and having all-out opportunity to proceed to do anything you desire. And that's just the beginning, is beginning at present, so we should feel free to start. Okay folks, so to bring in enormous cash today, we'll utilize the Google Interpreter. So the Google Interpreter takes any sort of message or document and afterward make an interpretation of it into an alternate language, so I need you all to give close consideration. That way I show you every one of the means on the best way to bring in cash utilizing the Google Interpreter. So the webpage I need you all to go to is called Latium, so we're fundamentally will utilize this stage here and we'll secure positions like this to bring in huge cash. Now the special thing about this website is they pay in computerized monetary standards, so you'll have the option to get compensated utilizing Bitcoin or Ethereum. So allowed me to show you all the way this functions. So essentially there's a bunches of gigs or various positions on this site. As you can see here, this occupation is offering 1,000 to 5,000 bucks and is paying in Bitcoin. This work here is an improvement work and you can make 2,000 to 5,000 bucks, and they're paying in US money. And this work here is paying in Ethereum, so there's loads of procuring potential with this occupation. Now as you can see here from the top, the positions are placed in various classifications: designs, plan, online, entertainment, sites, convenience, testing. Now you can rake in boatloads of cash in any of these classes, yet the classification that we'll zero in today on is interpreter and dialects. So essentially to bring in cash on this site Latium, there's 3 stages that are involved. The initial step is solidarity perusing for various positions. Afterwards, stage 2 is to finish the interpreter work. Stage 3 is my main thing, is where you can get compensated for these positions. So before we pursue a free record on this site, I need to show you the interpretation occupations that are accessible on this site. So on the off chance that you click on interpretation, you'll have the option to see all the interpretation occupations. Presently, here's a reward tip. Here is where it expresses sort by my default is similar to the freshest positions, so you could change this and sort it by the most lucrative positions, assuming you need it to. You're the more lucrative positions here. This one pays $500, this one pays $500. Additionally, yet here are the freshest positions. As you can see here, this one pays $100. So for this occupation, you'll make an interpretation of English to Korean interpreting position that is only 3 minutes in length, and it's how to video, and you'll paid use a Bitcoin. This work here, you'll decipher an eatery menu from English to Spanish, and the compensation here, as you can see here, is $125 to $200 for this occupation. Then here's some more interpretation occupations we should go on. Pursue a free record. I should simply go to the top where it expresses pursue free and click this button here. As you can see here, is exceptionally simple to join. After you join, you need to browse your email and affirm your email, so way they enact your record. And the present moment there is sign up reward on this site. I accept. They give you a $1 information exchange reward when you join, so you have like a $1 credit your record just to get everything rolling, so you need to ensure you pursue it immediately. So this is an illustration of a potential work that you can get from that site. We should turn out a portion of the subtleties here. As you can see here, the occupation is paying you $50 and you'll make an interpretation of Hindi to English and a Steve in no less than 3 days. So I will show you folks bit by bit on the most proficient method to utilize the Google Interpreter to finish this task, so way you all can get compensated immediately. So what you all going to do is head toward Google and type in Google Interpret, and after you type in Google Interpret, you want to have this page that surfaces. Now there is a Google Interpret here on the top. As you see here, the issue with this, it possibly gives you short interpretations, assuming that you have a major article you struggle with interpreting it utilizing this here. So what you believe that should do is click here which says Google Decipher and really open up the full site. So this is the Google Decipher application. You'll see here it's an extremely easy to use application, and the way we will utilize this is we will duplicate the message and glue it here and afterward interpret it. So let me show you all a model on the best way to do that. So what you can do is